Hello everyone! Welcome to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Update Livestream. It's the Black Friday Special! I am Tony and I will be your host today, and of course we have the special guest today, the one and only Hiroki-san!
Hello everyone! I'm Hiroki. I'm the producer of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global Version. So thank you very much for watching the live stream, and I hope you enjoy today. And Neil will support us as the interpreter, as usual.
Hello FFBE fans from all throughout the world. I'm Neil, I'm your faithful interpreter, and I'm happy to be here helping the team bring you the latest FFBE news and updates. I hope you enjoy the show.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you as always, Neil-san, and thank you to all our players and viewers who are here with us today. Thank you so much. Hiroki-san?
はい。というわけでですね、ちょっとすみません、ここからはちょっと日本語で行かさせていただきたいと思います。
So from now on I'll be speaking in Japanese, everybody. Sorry about that in advance.
はい、まずね、最新情報をご紹介する前に、私の方から、先日発生したラピスのアイテム誤送について、ご報告がございます。
So before we get into the latest information about FFBE, I'd like to make a quick announcement about the accidentally sent out lapis and items the other day.
昨日インゲームのお知らせと、あと公式 SNS でも発表したんですが、改めて、生放送で、この生放送をご覧のプレイヤーの皆様にですね、方針をお伝えできたらなと思います。
And so the information I'm about to share with you, we already shared yesterday in the in-game news as well as on our official social media sites. But I'd also like to explain it to those of you watching the live stream today, just in case you didn't catch those.
本件に関してですね、コミュニティからのフィードバックを、慎重に検討いたしました。で、アイテムを、誤送されたメールを受け取ってない人々の、公平を保つために、私たちは全てのプレイヤーが等しく、誤送されたラピスとアイテム類を受け取れる状態にすることに決定しました。
So we've been keeping a close eye on the feedback from the community regarding this incident, and we'd like to preserve the fairness for all players, including those who did not receive the accidentally sent out lapis or who did not claim it. So in order to do that, we are going to make sure that all players are able to receive the accidentally sent out lapis and additional items equally, so it's fair for everybody.
詳細をまとめましたので、こちらご覧ください。
And the details are right here on the slide in front of you.
はい、まず、誤送されたアイテムがメールが受け取れなかったプレイヤーの皆様に、誤送された2万ラピスと、あとラピスレプリカやサモンチケットなどの誤送アイテムを配布させていただきます。
So first off, for those players who were not able to receive or who did not receive the erroneous mails, we are going to be giving you 20,000 lapis as well as the items which include a lapis replica and the summon ticket.
そしてですね、誤送されたメールを受け取って、一部のラピスを使用し、かつ、未使用分のラピスを11月9日のメンテナンス時に、減額されたアカウントに関しては、削除したラピスを復旧いたします。
And for those of you who received the mails, claimed the lapis and items, and used some of those lapis, we're going to be returning to you the amount that we deducted on the maintenance on November 11th.
はい、ただしですね、誤送された2万ラピスを受け取って、すべて使用したアカウントに関しては、特に対応はございません。
For those of you who received the erroneous 20,000 lapis and who used all the claimed lapis, those accounts will not be receiving any further action in any regard.
またですね、当初の発表とはちょっと異なってしまうんですが、誤ったメールに含まれるラピスレプリカやサモンチケットなどのラピス以外の項目に関しては削除をいたしません。
And next up, and this is different than our initial announcement, so pay close attention, the lapis replica and summon ticket, as well as the other items that were included in the erroneously sent out mail, will not be removed. So the non-lapis items will not be removed from your accounts.
でこのアイテムパッケージの配信の時期や、あとはラピスの復活の時期の詳細についてはですね、調査とあとは準備が必要なため、続報はゲーム内のお知らせや公式 SNS にて告知させていただきます。
Of course, it'll take a while for us to complete our investigations and make all the necessary preparations. So we will inform you in the in-game news as well as on our official social media accounts when we have decided and determined when the items and the lapis will be distributed and restored to you.
皆さんにねちょっとご心配をおかけしてしまって本当に、申し訳ありません。ご理解とご協力を賜りますようお願い申し上げます。
And once again, I'd like to apologize for all the confusion and consternation that may have caused you, and I ask for your cooperation and understanding.
Thank you very much for addressing this issue and then coming to the live stream today with us here today, Hiroki-san. And since you are here, I would love to share the updates for the Black Friday special with you as well.
はい。というわけですね。そうなんですね。いつもよりもね、ちょっとね早いタイミングなんですが、今回ブラックフライデーの情報をお伝えしたいと思います。
And so this is a little bit earlier than we usually give out this information, but I've brought some stuff for you about the Black Friday updates and information.
Yes, Hiroki-san, you're actually right. We usually have these like live streams a little bit closer to the Black Friday, but here we are. And we actually did a social media post earlier today, so let us know if you saw it, chat. And then we actually did a little teaser on who the new unit could be.
そうですね。告知でね、ちょっとチラ見せしたユニットは実はっていうね。この辺に関してはこの後、最新情報でお伝えしたいなと思います。
And of course, we did give you a quick little preview of the units that are upcoming, but with regards to that, we'll give you more details a little bit further on in the latest information segment.
結構ね、いいところついてる人もいたのかなと思います。
I'm pretty sure some of you have a good idea of who it is, so your intuitions are probably correct.
あとそしてですね、今回の放送ではもう一つ、いつもとちょっと異なる、点があります。
And of course, we're going to be doing a little something different with this live stream that's different than what you've come to expect.
はい、それはですね、SNS キャンペーンで使用するキーワードの発表です。
And this is actually a keyword announcement. We're going to be doing a keyword quiz campaign over social media.
Yeah, so let me go over it really quickly. So we'll be introducing three. So there are three keywords during this live stream to complete the secret keyword, which you'll need to use to participate in the social media campaign that we'll be having after this live stream. So remember, there are three keywords, and the detail of this campaign will be announced towards the end of this live stream, so make sure you all stick around to the very end.
はい、皆さんね、放送中キーワード出ますんで、ぜひ見逃さないように、集中して見てください。
And these keywords are going to be popping up throughout the broadcast, so keep your eyes peeled.
そしてですね、見逃してしまってもですね、そういった方はね、アーカイブでも確認できますんで、ぜひね、そちらもご覧ください。
And of course, if you have to step away or miss the keywords for any reason, you can always take a look at the archive video once the live stream has concluded.
All right, and that is a really cool t-shirt as well, so please don't miss out on that as well. So, all right, so without further ado, let's go into the first segment of this section tonight, which is the in-game campaign information.
はい。まずね、ご紹介するのは、シーズナルセレブレーションウィークリーフリー14プラス1サモンです。
So the first thing we're going to introduce is the Seasonal Celebration Weekly Free 14 plus 1 Summon.
ネオビジョンユニットが1体確定の15連召喚なんですが、なので、欠かさずね召喚すればネオビジョンユニットを6体手に入れることができます。
And this is a 15-fold summon with one Neovision unit guaranteed. So if you perform all these summons and don't miss a single one, you can get 6 NV units.
はい、期間は11月の23日からになりますので、皆さんねお見逃しなく。
And this event will be starting on November 23rd, so don't miss out.
はい。続いてはログインボーナスの紹介です。
Next up, let's talk about the login bonus.
はい。エクスチェンジチケット、ラピリカシーズナルセレブレーションが1枚、ラピスレプリカシーズナルセレブレーションが最大5000個、そして10分の1ネオビジョンサモンチケット B が最大10枚など、さまざまなアイテムをゲットできます。
So we've got a bevy of items prepared for you in this login bonus, including but not limited to one exchange ticket, Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration, 5,000 Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration, and 10 1/10 NV Summon Tickets B.
はい、エクスチェンジチケットやあとラピスレプリカの詳細に関してはトニー説明をお願いします。
And so I'd like to turn it over to Tony now so he can tell you a little bit more about the exchange ticket and Lapis Replica.
Alright, so adding on to what Hiroki-san just said, this is how it would work. By using the exchange ticket, Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration, you'll be able to obtain the Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration. And with the Lapis Replica, you can get Celebration NV Guaranteed 10 Summon Ticket, the Seasonal Celebration 10 plus 1 Summon Ticket at the exchange shop. The Lapis replica will also allow you to obtain items such as NV Unit Select Ticket, Black Friday 2023, NV Fragment Select Ticket, Black Friday 2023, a Mystery Crystal, Master's Crown, so make sure you check the in-game notice for further information.
はい、続いてはですね、ブラックフライデー限定のお得なバンドルに関してラインナップをいくつか紹介したいと思います。
Next up, we have a bunch of wonderful time-limited Black Friday bundles for you as well. So let's talk a little bit about the lineup.
Tony.
All right, so there are 3 special bundles this time, so let me go over briefly each one of them. The first one being the Flame and Frost Orichalcum chest. This one, it has the most lapis with 28,000 lapis, the Transcession Pearl times 2, the 1/10 NV Summon Ticket B times 10, and the Exchange Ticket Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration times 6. And next, the Black Friday 2023 NV Unit Select Ticket Special Chest. This is with 5,000 lapis, the NV Unit Select Ticket Black Friday 2023 times 1, and Exchange Ticket Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration times 1. And finally, the Black Friday 2023 Special Bundle. This will give you the NV Guaranteed 10+1 Summon Ticket, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star NV times 1, Mystery Crystal times 1, Master's Crown times 1, NRG Restore 10 times 20, and an Exchange Ticket Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration times 1.
はい、この紹介したねバンドルにはすべてエクスチェンジチケット、ラピスレプリカシーズナルセレブレーションがついてきます。
And each of the bundles that we've introduced contains one or more, depending on the bundle, Exchange Ticket Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration.
先ほどログインボーナスでも紹介したこのチケットですが、実はね貯めれば貯めるほど、交換できるラピスレプリカシーズナルセレブレーションが増える仕組みになっています。
And this ticket, which we also talked about in the login bonus section as well, actually they are you can exchange them for Lapis Replica Seasonal Celebration, and the amount that you can exchange actually increases with the more tickets that you exchange.
このチケットはですね、ブラックフライデーから年末にかけてログインボーナスやバンドルで獲得できますので、皆さんぜひねお見逃しなく。
And these tickets can be obtained from Black Friday all throughout the end of the year, both in the login bonus and as part of the bundles. So you're going to want to make sure to get your hands on those.
All right, thank you for all the information, Hiroki-san. And now, I think it's time to reveal the first keyword.
OK、ついにね、まず一つ目のキーワードが来ましたね。
Okay, next up we got the first keyword, right?
OK、first keyword is hidden というわけでね、一つ目のキーワードは hidden になります。
And so as you can see, the first keyword is hidden.
Hidden, yeah. So, chat, hidden is the first keyword, and like we mentioned in the beginning, there are 3 keywords. So the first one being hidden, what can it be? I think we have to look at a little bit more. Maybe the second one maybe could give us more hint, but yeah, the first one is hidden. All right, so that is it for the in-game campaign segment. And now, I think this is where everybody's been waiting for. There was a tease at our social media post as well. Now it's time to go over the new unit.
まずちょっと皆さんねコメントで何だと思うか予想とかねちょっと書いてもらえますか?
And so before we get into that, I see you all in the comments are kind of talking about what you think the message is. So keep those comments coming. I want to see what you think.
ちょっとねタイムラグがあるんでねちょっとね今見てます。
There's a bit of a time lag between the broadcast and when you're actually seeing it, so I'm taking a look at your comments right now.
ゾーンが多いですね。
Oh, yeah, we see a lot of zone.
People are talking about zone a lot. I see zone here. Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting, yeah. なるほど。
I'm wondering why though. Why was this something that because of the social media post that we did? Yeah, I think we're getting.
Tony.
All right, we're getting Gyrus.
Okay.
All right, is it time? Is it
yes,
time?
It's time. Okay.
All right.
All right. Please take a look. はいというわけで、今回のグローバルオリジナルユニットはヒョウ、そして、標準のベリアスが登場します。
And so for these global original units, you can see we've got Hyoh and Veritas of the Frost.
All right, let's go. I loved it. I loved the Hyoh. All the CGLB was amazing. I like the design. Wow, and I'm sure this was something that a lot of our players were waiting for as well.
そうですね、結構ねコメントでもね、どうだろう、ヒョウ喜んでもらえてるかな。
So looking at the comments, it looks like you guys are happy that we've got Hyoh, huh?
I guess we're getting comments, nice sprites, cool animation, which we would actually talk about a little bit later, but yes, love it, love it.
ああよかった。そうだ、実はね、2022年に実施したユニットの人気投票で、2位が標準のベリアス、そして3位がヒョウだったんだけど、皆さん覚えてますか？
I'm glad to see that you guys like it. And actually, if you think back to 2022 when we did the unit popularity poll, Veritas of the Frost came in second and Hyoh came in third. Do you all remember that?
ね、今回はね、そういった、すごく人気のユニットだったので、満を持して今回登場させることにいたしました。
And of course, because these units are so popular, we wanted to make your wishes come true, and so they're here in unit form.
皆さんね、喜んでもらえると嬉しいですね。
Hopefully you guys are as happy as we are.
Yes, the 2 units from the top 3 has now made it here with us in Black Friday. Oh, wow. It's all right. So we are super excited. Hope you guys are excited as we are as well. And without further ado, let's look at the unit description of the new unit. All right, so there we have it, Hyoh and the Panthera Ultimus. A little bit of backstory here. The Delta Star of the Orders and the wielder of the Ultima weapon. Although initially unable to handle the massive power of the Ultima weapon after defeating a certain enemy together with Panthera Ultimus, the control unit developed for the weapon, Hyoh was able to master its supreme strength and claim it as his own. Alright, and then next, a little bit of overall description of Hyoh and Panthera Ultimus. He is a powerful physical attacker with fire and ice element attacks. Has a strong debuff abilities as well as abilities that imbue all allies with fire element. Ability activates an area effect that diseases fire and ice resistance for enemies. The post Brave Shift abilities boost damage against humans and machina monsters and reduce damage dealt by humans and machina monsters. Now let's take a look at his limit burst. Right, here we have it, the Crimson Ultima. Will damage all enemies and other effects. This will decrease Greatsword resistance by 35%, fire resistance by 150%, and attack, defense, magic, and spirit by 87% for 3 turns to all enemies. The physical damage 450 times with morale scaling 5 times 5% to all enemies. And next, right, the featured abilities, we have Blaze Weapon. This will be available only in battles with morale gauge and can be used once per battle. This will remove some status effects from all allies, adds fire element to physical attacks for all allies, and boost fire physical and magic damage for all allies 50%. It will boost fire physical and magic damage for all allies an additional 25% each turn for the next 2 turns. So basically there will be Blaze Weapon 1, which you're seeing on the screen here. The Blaze Weapon 2 would add another 25%, which means will be the percentage here will be added to 75%. And finally, the Blaze Weapon 3, the number here will become 100%. So the boost fire physical and magic damage for all allies will be 100% at Blaze Weapon 3. And next, Daunting Aura would boost fire and ice resistance for 100% for caster, fills LB gauge for caster, and activates area effect reducing fire by 40% and ice by 30% resistance for all enemies. Right, and next, this is the Blazing Armor, and this will be only equipable at when Hyoh is obtained at EX plus 2. So when he is awakened to EX plus 2, this will be the special reward. And this would boost HP, attack, defense, magic, and spirit by 50%, LB damage by 50%, and fire resistance by 50%, and 20% chance of evading some physical attacks, and is not stackable. Alright, and next, we've got the leader skill, the strength and conviction. This would boost attack and magic by 600%, and defense and spirit by 200% for fire, Clash of Wills Fire, Clash of Will Ice, Clash of Will Support category units, or boost attack and magic by 900% and defense by spirit by 750% for fire, Clash of Will Fire, Clash of Wills Ice, and Clash of Will Support category units in morale battles. So definitely, yes, I see it in the chat too, but you heard it right, it's the 600%. The highest we had for until now was 500%. So Hyoh is dropping some great numbers here. All right, and next, we've got the Super Trust Master reward, which with the Crimson Claws will do attack plus 236, which is a two-handed weapon. And there will be two activations. One, the Unrivaled Potential, which is only for Hyoh and Panthera Ultimus, and the second one, the Merciless Weapon. The first, Unrivaled Potential, will boost attack by 1,000 and MP and attack by 50%. The second, Merciless Weapon, will boost physical damage against demons, humans, and machina monsters. And for the Trust Master reward, please take a look at the screen. We'll give you a quick second here. Alright, then next, let's take a look at the Vision card. Alright, so the Vision card here, battle against Veritas of the Frost. So a little bit backstory here, by fusing with Panthera Ultimus, the new buddy, Hyoh is able to use Ultimate Weapon to its max potential. Wielding the ultimate power in hand, Hyoh faces a mighty foe, Veritas of the Frost, and if you could take a look at the screen, they're really going at it. They're really going toe to toe.
そうこの戦いね、この戦いについてね、話したいんですけど、ここで話しちゃうとネタバラになっちゃうんで、ちょっと後ほど。
And so, of course, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the battle between these two, but if I do, it'll be a little bit of a spoiler, so we'll save that for later.
Yes, but no spoilers yet. So, but yeah, let's take a look at the Vision card stats. All right. So where we have it here, the battle against Veritas of the Frost will do attack plus 170, magic plus 170, and the Vision card max level is 1. And for more details, please take a look at the screen. We'll give you a quick second here. And if you missed any of this, please check out the archive and then please go back at it again or take a quick screenshot. But yes, here are the numbers for the Vision card. Alright, so that is it for all the stats, about the overall description, about Hyoh. We are super excited for this, but since we have Hiroki-san here, I would like to do, I get a little bit more insight on how Hyoh was brought to life, about the design concept. So if you could briefly touch on that, that would be really great.
そうですね。まず先ほども言いましたけど、昨年のね人気投票で上位だったっていうこともありますが、まずあります。
So, of course, part of the issue is that he was second in the unit popularity poll, so that's part of why we're bringing him to life. あと多分ね、この放送を見ている人がでまだシーズン2をやってないっていう人はいないと思うんで、ネタバレにやってない人にとってはネタバレになっちゃうんですけど、でも大丈夫ですね。思うんで、そのシーズン2でね、のストーリーの中では描かれなかったレインがHyohになるまでの経緯、これ皆さんね気になってたんじゃないかなと思います。 So, of course, I'm pretty sure those of you who are watching this broadcast have probably finished Season 2 by now, but there are spoilers for Season 2, so if you haven't finished it, plug your ears now. I'll give you a couple seconds. Okay? So this is actually depicting part of the Season 2 story that we weren't able to describe at the time, which is how Rain became Hyoh, and I'm sure a lot of you were interested in that.
はいね。これまでね、この明かされていなかった今だからこそ、描ける彼の物語、これをねこのグローバル版をプレイしている皆さんに最初にお披露目したいなと思って、今回オリジナルのストーリーイベントと合わせて登場させることにしました。
And so, of course, the story of Hyoh is something that we've always wanted to tell, but we were unable to do it up until this point. So we wanted to be able to bring it to the player base, but first to our global player base. And so this is why we're introducing it to you now as an original story event together with Hyoh as a playable character.
That is awesome because especially the season 2 is definitely a fan favorite. I remember even like on our surveys last year when we had like the fan meet like online as well, we asked our crowd, we asked our players which season they like the most. A lot of them, most of them, answered season 2. So it's really great to get these like backstories or insights. And this time, Hyoh has a partner. He has a buddy. The Panthera Ultimus. Can you talk a little bit about that, please?
そうですね。こうパンサー気になってる人もいるんじゃないですかね。
So I'm sure some of you are curious about this panther that Hyo's with.
パンサーのデザインに関して、こちらのデザインラフにあるようにですね、最初パンサーのデザインがあるわけですけども、そこにあとはヒョウのがマントをつけているので、そのマントとリンクさせて、ヒョウの方にもパンサーの方にも、マントをちょっとつけるといいんじゃないかなということでデザインしていきました。
So first off, you can see the rough design concepts in front of you. You can see Hyoh and several different design concepts for the Panther, some of the proposals that we had. And one thing I want you to pay attention to is the fact that Hyoh is wearing a cape. And so we wanted to kind of keep that motif as well when we were designing the Panther, so the Panther also has a cape.
で、デザインのパターンとしてはこの A2 のパターンの方に近しいデザインで、進めることにしました。で、このね巻いているマント、細かいことはちょっと言えないんですけれども、こう紫色っていうところにもちょっと意味があります。
And so, of course, what we eventually settled upon was the design that you can see here in A2. That was close to the final design is what you see here in A2. And of course, I can't share with you all the details about this, but as you can see, Panthera Ultimus's cape is purple, and there's a meaning to that.
こう紫色って言ったらなんですかね。今日の僕の髪の毛ですかね。
And of course, when you think of purple, I wonder what you think of. I know for me, I'm thinking of my new hair color.
ちなみに、そのパンサーって日本語で言うとヒョウなんですね。なので、キャラクターの名前がヒョウ。これはパンサーという意味でのヒョウじゃないんですけど、キャラクターの名前がヒョウ。そしてパートナーも日本語で言うとヒョウっていう、そこら辺はね、ちょっとこうなんて言うんでしょう。こう作り手側の遊び心みたいなところもあったりします。
And so one thing that I also want to draw attention to is that the unit's name is Hyoh. And in Japanese, Hyoh is, among other words, it can be the word for panther. And so in this case, Hyoh, the character, isn't really named after a panther per se, but we want to kind of have that play on words element of Hyoh and Hyoh. And so that's why Hyoh has a panther.
ね、もう皆さんね、こうどうですか？この今回のデザイン、ヒョウがいるところとかどう思われますか？
So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. What do you think of Hyoh here now that he's got a panther companion accompanying him? What do you think of the design? What do you think of the character? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Can you put them in the comments for us?
ヒョウを事前にね予想できた人はいるかもしれないんですけど、パンサーまで予想できた人は一人もいないんじゃないかなと思います。
So I'm sure that perhaps some of you, when you saw the teaser images, you might have guessed the unit that we would be introducing would be Hyoh, but I'm not sure if many of you guessed that there would be a panther accompanying him as well.
Yes, and we're getting a lot of comments. We actually have like a screen here, so
Sorry.
We are terribly sorry. I think, are we back now? I hope we are back. I think. Okay. I think we are back now. And then, are we back? Okay, good.
Okay.
Alright, okay.
ちょっとね、これがね、もうライブストリームですね。
This is the live stream. I think the Panthers ate the cables.
Ah,
Or
yeah.
we're getting the chat. The Zon came back and then took over the live stream. But yes, we're finally back. Yeah, we love all the designs, and then we love to continue on like the ideas of how Hyoh was brought into life. So if you may, can you go over like what concept was in the mind of the creators for the design sketch for Hyoh?
そうですね。このね、ヒョウのデザイン案がこちらにあるんですけれども、そのマントの形とか、あと色味とかを全体のバランスを見ながら、いくつか案を出して検討したり、あとはね、剣の鞘の柄を調整したりとか、今回かなりねディテールにまでこだわって制作しました。
So as you can see in front of you, we've got a couple of the rough designs for Hyoh that were kind of implemented throughout the design process. And as you can see, we took a couple of different approaches regarding the shape of his cape, as well as the color and the overall balance of the character himself. And we came up with a bunch of different options, as you can see in front of you. And we also made some adjustments to things such as the pattern on his blade. And so we went really into detail on all aspects of the unit.
はい、まだね、今回ねデザインを担当したスタッフからコメントを預かりましたので、この場でね紹介させていただきたいなと思います。
And actually, I had the designer in charge say a few words about the design process behind Hyoh, and I'd like to share them with you right now.
はい、いかにしてヒョウをかっこよく新たな装いとするか、今回のユニットを制作する上で一番頭を悩ませたのがそこでした。
So the thing that gave me the most trouble when I was creating this new unit was to figure out how I can best express how cool Hyoh is and what kind of new gear we could give him.
さまざまなデザイン変更を検討はしたものの、最終的には元々のヒョウのデザインを崩すことはせず、小幅な衣装変更となりました。
And so, of course, we examined a bunch of different approaches, ranging from wide scope changes to more narrow approaches. And what we ended up settling on was something closer to Hyo's original design, with only minor changes to his outfit.
その代わり、バディとなるパンサーのブラックレイダー、この存在とこの2体が合体した姿を新たに制作しており、 CG ムービーの演出を含めて見応えがあるものに仕上げました。
And so rather than focus on changes to Hyoh individually as a unit, we focus instead on Panthera Ultimus, which is his kind of feline companion that you can see, as well as what it looks like when the two of them fuse together. And you can kind of see these aspects both in the unit design itself as well as in the CG movie as well.
ヒョウとパンサーの2人が活躍するストーリーイベントも合わせてぜひご覧ください。
And when you go through the story event, which includes Hyoh and his panther companion, I hope you enjoy the unit as well.
All right, thank you so much, Hiroki-san, for like the backstory. We're so excited to have Hyoh, the new unit Hyoh, with the Panthera Ultimus. But that is not all. We have another unit that we want to show in front of you all, which is the Solitary Warrior Veritas of the Frost. All right, so a little bit of backstory, another unit description. A member of the Sworn Eight who stood in the way of Hyoh, who had just joined the orders. Though a vision, the power he possessed is very much real, the same power that both made him a known warrior and single-handedly brought chaos upon Aldor. Alright, so let's take an overall description. So, Veritas of the Frost is a powerful physical attacker and breaker with ice and dark element attacks. Has an area effect that decreases ice resistance for enemy. An extreme Nova Chain LB and SLB. Has abilities that increase physical damage to humans and demons and reduces physical damage dealt by humans or demons. And absorbs ice damage. Let's take a look at his abilities. The Arcane Supplementation. This is available only in battles with a morale gauge and could be used every 10 turns. This will boost attack, defense, magic, spirit by 450% and LB damage 350% for all allies. Enables all allies to evade some physical attacks 3 times. will remove attack, defense, magic, spirit reductions for all allies, and will fill morale gauge by 1,000. Alright, and next, the Icy Grasp, which can be used twice per battle. This will reduce defense and spirit by 89% and ice resistance by 150% for all enemies, and will fill morale gauge by 500. And the Special EX Plus 2 reward. When awakened to Special EX Plus 2, we'll get a special reward, which is the Warrior Spirit. This will boost MP, attack, defense, magic, and spirit by 50%, ice resistance by 50%, and LB damage by 50%, and reduce MP consumed by abilities by 20%, and is not stackable. Alright, and next, let's look into the leader skill, the Strength Transcending Time. This will boost attack and magic by 650%, and defense and spirit by 200% for ice, Clash of Will ice, Clash of Will's fire, and Clash of Will support category units, or boost attack and magic by 900% and defense by spirit by 750% for ice, Clash of Will's ice, Clash of Will's fire, and Clash of Will's support category units in morale battles. So again, the highest we had so far was 500%. So brightest leader skill will boost that up to 650%. Alright, and then next, this is Super Trust Master Reward, the Indomitable Warrior. This will boost attack by 100% and physical damage against demons and humans by 100%, and boost equipment attack by 100% when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. For the Trust Master Reward, please take a look at the screen. We'll give you guys a second here. Alright, next let's take a look at his vision card. Alright, so confronting a legend. So this time, the tables turn, and the Veritas of the Frost, a hero of Aldor and member of the Sworn Eight, waits to intercept Hyoh on his mission. As a Veritas, he gives off a commanding aura and is not afraid to make his ideals known. With Panthera Ultimus at his side, Hyoh faces off against the legendary warrior. Alright, so as you can see, it's linked, they connected. What's happening here?
そうなんですよね。この2人は、一緒にユニットとして登場させることで物語が、成り立つというところもあります。
So of course, part of the impetus in creating these two units and having them together is that together they form one cohesive story.
この辺りはちょっと、後ほどの、イベントの紹介のところでお伝えします。
And of course, we'll get into the details a little bit further when we talk about the event itself.
Alright, that sounds good. Let's take a further look at the vision card. Alright, confronting a legend, the attack plus 170, as well as the defense at 170 plus. The vision card max level is 1. Please take a look at the screen for further details. We'll give you guys a second here. Alright. Alright, so just as we did for Hyoh, we would love to hear more about this new unit as well. So if you may, please let us know the ideas, the concepts, the design works that took place.
そうですね。トニーなかなかちょっといいところにね目をつけてるのかなと思うんですけど、この疑問に関してはね、デザインを担当したスタッフから回答を熱いコメントとしてもらってるんで、そちらを紹介したいと思います。
So thank you, Tony. I'd like to thank you for bringing that up. And we've actually got another comment from the designer in charge of this particular unit, and I'd like to share that with you right now.
はい。今回はユニットとしては未だ登場していないファーストシーズンで登場した標準のベリアスの姿をユニット化しています。
So for this particular unit, we were introduced to Veritas of the Frost in the first season, but he's never appeared before as a playable unit, so this is his first time.
氷の冷たさを肌で感じられるようなエフェクトと、あと力強いモーションで武人としての名高い標準のベリアスの実力を表現しています。
And so I'd like to think that I expressed the power and force behind Veritas of the Frost, who is a very, storied warrior, through both these visual effects in which you can really feel the ice piercing into your skin, and the powerful motions that he's got, the powerful visuals accompanying him.
伝説と謳われた八名傑の一人が持つその実力をぜひ堪能してください。
And of course, he's one of the sworn eight and is therefore very easily capable of being called a legend in his own right. And so I hope you take this opportunity to try him out.
All right, I love the sketch again. I like the sprites. Chad, let us know which design you're more excited about, which you feel that you want more. They're both great, but definitely.
まあね、それはね、ちょっと僕の口から今ちょっと言えないんで、ぜひね、ちょっとイベントストーリーを楽しみにしてもらえればなと思います。
So of course, I'm not going to spoil anything for you here, but you can take a look at what's going on when you play through the event story for yourselves.
Oh yes, I mean, in the season 2, they both kind of come out of villains, and now they're together, kind of fighting. We'll have to see. We will have to see what is happening there. All right, so we actually have a little bit more vision cards that we wanted to showcase that would actually make these two units even more powerful. So let's take a quick look at them as well.
こちらですね。一つ目はエスパー&イースピアです。氷カテゴリーユニットのステータスが上がるビジョンカードとなっていて、11月の16日から実装されるステップアップ召喚で獲得することができます。
The first vision card that we'd like to introduce today is the Esper and Espear vision card, which you can see on the screen in front of you. And this vision card boosts the capabilities of ice category units. And it will be available starting on November 16th in the Step Up Summon that's available then.
はい、ビジョンカードの詳細はスライドをご覧ください。
And the details of the vision card you can see right here on the slide in front of you.
All right, so let's take a look at the slide. This unit forces Step Up Summon. Alright, so as you can see here, there's units such as Veritas of the Frost, the Summoner Rydia, the Triumphant General Silas, Bewitching Warrior Ish, and Supreme Diva Axstar, and other ice units as well. We'll have a raid up, and this will be a great chance to buff your ice team, or create an ice team or go ice meta. So this will be a great chance.
はい。そして2つ目は、Beating Frost vs Burning Flame です。こちらは11月の23日から実装されるステップアップ召喚で獲得することができます。
And the next vision card that I'd like to introduce is called Biting Frost vs Burning Flame. And this will be available in the Step Up Summon that will be starting on November 23rd.
はい、ヒョウとね、標準のベリアスに装備させることで、させると攻撃力が、固定値で1000上がるという、といった強力なね、カードになっています。
And this is an incredibly powerful vision card, especially when equipped to Hyoh or Veritas of the Frost, because it will increase their attack by a fixed amount of 1,000.
詳細はね、こちらスライドをご確認ください。
And the rest of the information about the vision card is contained right here on the slide in front of you, so take a look.
Yes, I mean it's amazing vision card to start with, but the design, look at the details. Oh, wow. Yeah, so please tell us more about the design, the idea behind it as well.
そうですね、これまでね、数々のビジョンカードのアートを手掛けてくださっているアートデザイナーのスラナキさんによる渾身のデザインになっていますので、そういった意味でもね、手に入れたくなるカードになるんじゃないかなと思います。
And the illustrator in charge of this vision card is named Suranaki, and Suranaki has done a bunch of different vision cards for us in the past, and so I hope you can really feel the force and the power behind this design.
皆さんどうですか、このデザイン。
What do you all think?
Design is awesome. The card design is insane. I agree 100%, 1,000%. I love it. Could be one of my favorite designs so far. And then this thing about the vision cards, so, you just kind of want it as a collection too, because it's just made so well. So make sure. So we just showcased 2 of the vision cards. Make sure you get both of them. I mean, but I really like this design as well. All right. So since we are on the topic of these 2 units, we just wanted to showcase some of the other fire and ice category unit as well. Right, so a little bit of just kind of a tips, guys, of what other units you might want to use with your fire team, your ice team. So, these units will definitely help you out for the Clash of Wills as well. If there are other units that you would like to throw in the party, let us know. As we showcase today, the units that we're showcasing today have great leader skills, so it'll be great to use them together with. So we have, these units. But yeah, let us know, chat, if you prefer other units or how you would like to use these units. So, but yeah, this is pretty exciting for all the fire team members and for the ice squads. It's definitely a time to shine.
ね、なんかねコメントでもねいろいろこう皆さんからねかっこいいっていう声もいただいてすごく嬉しいですね。
It's really nice seeing all your comments about how you really like the design and how you think it's cool. It's great to see those.
Yes. So yeah, we're getting a lot of nice comments as well. We're getting for Genesis. All right. So before we go into the next segment, I think it's time to go over the second keyword.
Okay. The second keyword is Venice! はい、というわけでね、2つ目のキーワードは Venice です。
And so as you can see, the second keyword is beneath.
Alright, so now we have revealed two keywords. So if you're just joining us right now, the first keyword was hidden. So now it's hidden beneath. So what's happening here?
皆さんね、ちょっとキーワードを予測しながらね、放送の続きを見てもらえればなと思います。
So when you're going through the broadcast and looking through this live stream, I hope you discuss amongst yourselves what you think the keywords are.
Yeah, so we're getting hidden beneath crystal area, hidden beneath tower.
Right? Beneath tower.
Yeah. So let's see if anybody could guess it correctly. So let's go into the next segment of this live stream, which is the event information. So let's go from the story event, and I feel the story event has a strong tie with like the keyword that we're actually presenting right now. But Hiroki-san, please.
はい。それではですね、まずキーワードのヒントかな、をちょっとね皆さんにじゃあお伝えしますね。
So let's give you a little hint as to what the next keyword might be.
もうじゃあキーワードそのままもう答えを実はもうお教えしちゃおうかなと思います。
So with the actual hint, I'm going to give you the complete answer.
コンプリートアンサーはマスクの下に隠したものはですが、ニールここは通訳しないでください。
Okay, so he just gave the answer, but he told me not to interpret it for you. So I guess if you know Japanese, you're kind of gonna get it, but if you don't, good luck.
Alright, so this will be revealing a little bit later, and I think I did see somebody in the chat using Japanese, so yes, somebody might be already getting it. But anyways, it's time to briefly go over the story event. So, Hiroki-san, please go over the story event.
そうですね。まずアルティマウェポンを使いこなすために相棒ブラックレイダーと共に任務をこなすヒョウ。その前に立ちはだかったのはかつて英雄と呼ばれた存在だった。世界を変えるためにヒョウはその覚悟を試されることになるというストーリーですね。
So the summary of the event is as you can see on the slide in front of you. Hyoh sets out on a mission with the goal of mastering the Ultima weapon with his newfound partner Panthera Ultimus at his side. When a man once hailed as a hero bars his way, and Hyo's resolve to change the world is put to the test.
When a man once hailed as a hero.
ね、これはもうね、気づいてる方もねいるかもしれないですけど、詳細はね、実際にイベントのストーリーで楽しんでもらえればなと思います。
And of course, some of you might have an inkling of who exactly this person who used to be a hero might be, but for the actual details and what the resolution is, you're going to have to play the in-game story event for yourself.
All right, and what kind of items can we obtain from this global original story event? Let's take a look. All right, so briefly, let me just go over. So there are 3 types of items. First being Hyo's helmet, this attack defense plus 45. The second one being to change the future. This will boost attack and magic. And the third one, the Indigo Keepsake. would be Defense Spirit plus a 30. This event period will be running from November 23rd to December 13th, so don't miss out this opportunity.
実は今回のイベントは、特別な仕掛けがあってですね、最後のボスバトルでとある条件を達成するとボスがパワーアップするんですね。
And one thing I'd like to share with you that's special about this event, something we're doing for the first time, is that there's a special gimmick to the event. And so when you go to the last boss battle, when certain conditions are met, the boss will power up.
Yeah, is that so? So there's a little gimmick, there's a little fun.
そうなんです。
Okay.
このねボスを倒しても追加の報酬がもらえるわけではないんですが、ぜひねちょっと仕掛けの謎を見つけてパワーアップしたボス、標準のベリアスを倒してみてください。
And so there's no special rewards for if you defeat this boss on his powered up mode. But if you kind of explore the gimmicks for yourself, you can try an extra hard version of the boss. And so I'd like to see how many of you can actually beat it.
I'm sure our chat could beat it. But yeah, I'm sure it will be shared through social media and stuff. But yeah, let's find out what this secret is, the hidden difficulty is. So something else to look forward to. All right, so but yeah. That is also exciting, but another exciting event. As always, I would like to go over the Clash of Wills. Alright, so this time we have the boss, Lynx X05, the Clash of Wills, the war machine of unknown origin, the type being machine, human, demon, the weakness being the fire, ice, water, and light. This duration also will be from November 23rd to December 6th. Right, the boss uses non-elemental physical attacks and fixed damage attacks. It adds fire element to attacks, inflicts various status elements, and reduces the party ability to heal. Alright, be wary of the type and element damage dealt, as the boss will use a powerful counter if dealt the wrong damage type or not attack with special elements. So this is where Hyoh and Panthera Ultimus and Solitary Warrior Veritas of the Frost will come in handy, so make sure you have them in your team. Imbue allies with fire element to attack the boss with its elemental weakness every turn. Alright, and next. Alright, and then I would like to go over a little bit of a new update, which is the future plans for Clash of Wills. So there will be a certain morale condition that may make the boss even more powerful. So keep a careful eye on the boss to see what state it is in. So as you can see there's the powered up state and the weakened state. And then, as always, this is still under the development, so this may change in the future, but these are the plans that we have for Clash of Wills, which is really exciting as well. Alright, so that is it for the new events and the updates.
Yeah.
Alright, so it feels like we've given out a lot of information already, but chat, we still have more. We still have more things to cover today. And today, we would like to go over the results of the popularity poll part 2.
Yay!
Yes, the popularity poll part 2 that ran from October 26th to November 8th. We've had over 30,000 votes, 30,174 to be precise. So thank you all for participating, and we are super excited to go over these units.
昨年のね、人気投票は毎日1票投票できるシステムだったんですけれども、今回はねラウンド1で3体、ラウンド2で3体選ぶ形で2回投票になりましたね。
So if you think back to last year's unit popularity poll, the system was that you could vote once per day. But this time around, in round 1 you could vote for 3 units, and in round 2 you could also vote for 3 units. So it was a two-parter.
Yeah, so it had the same system as part 1, and part 1 actually we did in the previous live stream with Justin, but this time it's the part 2, and then this time it must have been even harder to choose because we had 256 units to choose from.
いやーね、256体ってすごいですよね。
256 units is a little extreme.
256って聞くとね、なんかコンピューターやってる人にはなんかこう馴染みのある数字だったりしますね。
Of course, 256, if you work with computers or programming, that's kind of an important number for you.
まあたまたまこの数字になったんですけどね。
But this is just a happy coincidence.
まあでもね、本当にね、誰にねこう投票するかちょっと迷っちゃうなと思うんですけども、まあね、すごい懐かしいユニットもまあね結構いるんじゃないかなと思います。
And with that many units, it's not surprising if some of you were really wrestling with the decision of who to vote for. And some of those units on the list really bring back a lot of fond memories for you, I'm sure.
Oh yes, and especially for our OG players, 7 years in making.
Yep.
So yeah, it must have been a really hard choice, but the results are in, the polls are over, and we would like to go over the top 5 units for the popularity poll part 2. Should we do it?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go over from the top 5. The top 5 unit got 5,535 unit and is
Dark Rain! イエーイね、まあなんとなくわかりますね。選ばれるのはね。
Rain is popular.
Yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense that Dark Rain came in 5th.
Yes. I guess no surprise there. All right, so let's take a look at number 4. Really close. The second unit got 5,616 units and is
あやかーイエーイ。いやこれはね、やっぱりそのすごく昔のユニットじゃないですか。ね、これが選ばれるってのはすごく嬉しいですね。
And Ayaka, of course, is one of our old character mainstays from way back in the day, so it's really cool to see her getting back in the limelight.
Yes, I'm sure the OG fans put her up there to number 4. So we got Dark Rain, Ayaka. Who can be the top 3? Chat, let us know who you voted for or who you think might come in the top 3. All right, so should we do it?
Yeah.
Top 3? All right, the top 3, very also close. About 50 more votes than Ayaka, got 5,652 votes, which goes to
あれでーこれなんで
Why? Why all day?
いやでもね、こうやっぱね、グローバルのプレイヤーの皆さんね、このファイナルファンタジーブレイブエクスビアスっていうこの世界をこう愛してくれてるっていうのが伝わる順位ですね。
And of course, when I look at the results of this world, these poll results, I can see the love that you really have for the FFBE universe.
I think this came as a pretty surprise. Even in the chat, they're like, wait, what, why? Or like, who? So like, I think it's really interesting to see that, like the units that we thought we might see here are not revealed yet. But let's see if they made it to the top 2, the top 1. But I don't think anybody could really guess Alde to be up there in the top 3. All right, so just 2 more units to go.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. So number 2, so top 2. So we had a little bit of jump here. The first unit, the second, third, the fourth unit was about 5,600, but now it will jump to 7,515 votes, and we'll go to
Wilhelm! イエーイ。いやーこれもねすごいちょっと意外でした。
This is actually quite a surprise.
多分日本のプレイヤーが投票したら絶対彼は入ってこないと思います。
I think if this poll was done with the Japanese player base, Wilhelm will definitely not be on the list.
やっぱねこういうちょっとねマッチョで強いキャラクターっていうの皆さん好きなんですね。
But of course, he's really a macho, buff guy, and I'm sure you really like that kind of character.
Yes, I've seen in the comments too. The OGs voted for Wilhelm, but yeah, so that was quite a surprise with over 7,000 units. But so who came in first? And we will see. We will see.
本当にね誰ですかね。
I wonder who it is.
All right, so let's do it. So, like I said, the second number 2, Wilhelm had about 7,500 votes. The first unit had 11,682 votes, so more than 4,000 units. And this goes to
いやー、ヒョウでした。
It was Hyoh, everybody.
まあね、今回ね、ヒョウが1位ということで、改めてね、人気の高さ、それをね、と、驚き、嬉しさありますね。
So of course we're seeing Hyoh here take the #1 spot, and I'm reminded once again, and honestly quite surprised and happy to see how popular he is.
ただ、そのね、1位になったユニットをこう新ユニットとして作ろうと思ったんですが、今回ブラックフライデーのタイミングで新ユニットとして物語とともにお披露目してしまったので、グローバルオリジナルビジョンカード、そういうものを新しく出すとか、そういうことで考えていこうかなと思っています。
And of course, unfortunately, we have a new Hyoh unit coming already that we just really announced, half an hour ago at the start of this as part of the Black Friday celebration. And so, of course, because of that, we can't really create another new Hyoh. So maybe we'll do something instead like a global original vision card or something like that. We'll see what we can do.
そうですね、せっかくね1位に輝いたので、何かの形でね、プレイヤーの皆さんに喜んでもらえるものは提供していきたいなと思ってますので、こちら検討させていただきます。
And so, of course, because he did reach #1 in the popularity poll, we do want to do something to celebrate him. But as to what kind of form that's going to take, we'll update you at a later date.
ということでですね、じゃあ運営チームのみんなとも一緒に話し合いまして、で、人気投票このパート2を受けて、制作する、新ユニットはこの2位のウィルヘルムということに、したいというふうに思います。
And so, of course, we had discussions amongst the team about what exactly we wanted to do with these results and what kind of unit we should create. And so, based on the results of this unit popularity poll part 2, the unit that we're going to create will be the second place unit, Wilhelm.
イエーイ。どうですか皆さん。
What do you think?
We're getting it. Give us the mustache, man. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah,
Oh.
like we're getting a lot of comments. Bump Wilhelm to top 1, which Hiroki-san, I believe that's what we're going to do, and we are super excited as well at that as well.
なんか皆さんね、喜んでくださってるようで、すごい良かったです。
Excellent choice.
I'm glad to see that you all seem happy that we're going with Wilhelm. I'm pleased to see it.
本当にね、皆さんたくさんの投票ありがとうございます。
Thank you to everybody who participated in the poll.
ね、5位からね3位に入ったユニットもね、意外な結果もありましたし、あと懐かしいのが入ってくれて嬉しいなっていうのもありましたし、特にね3位に入ったグローバル版でまだ登場してないあるでこれをランクインしたっていうのはね、ちょっと意外でしたね。
So it was really cool to see all the results, especially what happened from 5th place up to 3rd place. These results were honestly not what we expected, particularly with number 3 because All Day has yet to appear in the global version. So it was really surprising to see him make an appearance on this list.
Yes, so thank you again, everybody who participated. I know it was really hard to choose from with 256 units, like we said, to choose from, but the votes are in, and then we are given to Wilhelm this time, and we are very, very excited to see him. All right, so that is it for this section of going over the popularity poll part 2. So thank you again, and Hiroki-san, we are finally reaching towards the end of the live stream. Not over yet.
Yeah.
It's not over yet, because we have to give out the 3rd keyword.
Yes. Okay. Last keyword is the mask. Yes. So hidden beneath the mask になります。
So the key phrase is hidden beneath the mask.
Yes, so we got it. And then right now in the chat as well, I think we put a link there to join the campaign as well. So can't wait. The story event, Hidden Beneath the Mask. Cannot wait. What's hidden in the story? What are we gonna reveal there? And let me go over the social media campaign as well. So here's the social media campaign, the keyword quiz campaign, and how to participate. So I think it's already in the link or in the chat as well. So make sure you jump to that link. There will be a form there. So make sure you write in your email address and the keyword that we just gave you right now. So you'll need both the contact email address and the keyword, and 3 lucky players would get the Veritas t-shirt. So, and it's really easy. You just go to the form, just put in some information, you'll be done within seconds. So make sure you take this opportunity and please don't miss out on this opportunity.
そうですね、ぜひねこのキャンペーン皆さんね参加していただきつつ、またねその11月23日から始まるグローバルイベントもね楽しんでもらえればなと思います。
And so, of course, as you're filling in this keyword quiz campaign form that we've got, I hope you're also looking forward to the event, which will be starting on November 23rd.
Yes, so we had a lot of great information today. Hiroki-san, thank you so much for being here today. We always love it when you're here. And you know why? Hiroki-san being here must mean you have a little something for us maybe today?
Yes! もちろんですね、プロデューサープレゼント、もちろん用意しています。
And of course, we have the customary producer presents for you as well today.
ただね、せっかくね、こういう形でライブストリームをやってるので、いつも通りね、さらっと渡しちゃうのはどうかなと思いまして。
But of course, because we're all gathered here today and we've got this special live stream event, I don't want to just give them to you. There's no fun in that.
そうなんです。なので、
Okay. Well, all right. So what do you have in mind, Hiroki-san?
そのチームメンバーに相談したら、こんなミニゲームを企画してくれました。名付けてトニーズチャレンジ。
And so we've got a special mini game that we prepared in discussion with the team, and the name is called Tony's Challenge.
トニーズチャレンジ。
All right. So what do you have in mind? So what am I supposed to do?
そう、プロデューサープレゼントをかけて、あるゲームで僕と対決するというそういうチャレンジになります。
So this particular challenge is one in which Tony, you and I will be competing over the producer's presents. So let's see.
Oh wow! Usually it has something like spicy or like some wasabi. Like I'm getting really afraid now.
本当はねそういうスパイシーなものとかあとはわさびとか食べるとか苦いジュースを飲むとかそういうのやりたかったんだけどちょっとねこのスタジオがね飲食禁止だったんね。
So we actually were considering at the start doing something with some kind of unholy, abominationally spicy food or some really bitter beverage or something like that. But unfortunately, the room that we're in right now, food and drinks are prohibited.
なので今回ちょっとねもうちょっとこう優しい、簡単にクリアできるゲームチャレンジを考えました。
So we have something a little bit more toned down, a little bit simpler on the menu for us to enjoy today.
対決するゲームはこちらです。
So here's the game. Let's take a look.
トニーチャレンジコイン並べゲーム。
It's the coin lineup game.
イエーイ。
All right, so yeah, I'm actually, I hate to say this, Chad, I'm pretty clumsy with my fingers, so I'll try my best though. I'll definitely try my best.
もしねブラックフライデー気分を盛り上げるためにねちょっとちょっとコインとかを使ってね遊べるゲームがないかなと思って、コイン並べゲームっていうものを考えました。もうルールはシンプルで1分以内にコインを多く並べた方が勝ちというものになります。
And of course, because it is Black Friday that we're celebrating here, we wanted to do something with coins to kind of keep with the spirit of the event. And so we came up with this coin lineup game. The rules are incredibly simple. We have 1 minute, and whoever lines up the most coins on their edge wins.
All right, so definitely I'll do my best. Chat, send me some positive energy, but does this mean if I don't win,
そう
everybody doesn't get a reward or the present?
その通りです。なのでねもうトニー責任重大です。
That's right, Tony. You've got the expectations of the whole entire player base on your shoulders.
All right, I'll do my best, and then I'll try not to fail you all.
ちなみにこれねちょっとさっき練習したんだけど地味そうに見えて意外に難しい。
So actually, we went through this in rehearsal, and it seems like it should be really simple, but it's actually really hard.
ではねじゃあ1分ということでじゃあニールさんちょっとスタート終了のカウントお願いします。
Okay, so we've got 1 minute, and since we have no other MC, I will be doing the countdown for everybody. So, shall we get started?
いや
I'm going to give you guys a second to get your coins in your hand.
ちなみにこうたくさんいろんな種類の、ね、コインが 日本のコインですけどあります。
And as you can see here on the camera, I'm going to show them to you right now. We've got some Japanese coins, and Japan has a lot of different kinds of coins, so I'm kind of showing them to you right now.
そうまあいろんなね種類があるんですけど、これをね、まあ、どのコインが一番並べやすいのかっていうのがね
So
ポイ
of
ント
course,
になりますね。
with all these coins, the question becomes which of them is actually easiest to line up on the edge, and that'll be kind of the point of this game.
はい。
Okay, are you ready?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
In the comments, it says Tony looks nervous. I am very nervous because, like Hiroki-san said, at rehearsals, Hiroki-san was actually really good
そう
at
ほ
this.
らこれねいくつかあるんですよ。
As you can see, we've got a bunch of different kinds of coins. You can see it on the camera right now.
こう日本にはねこういう穴の開い
I
た
guess
コイン
I'm
もあ
on
る
the
んです
right
よ。
side.
And in Japan, some of the coins actually have holes in the middle, as you can see.
All right, let's start while Hiroki-san
Okay.
explains so
Are
I
you
have
ready?
an advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Tony, are you ready?
I am ready.
Hiroki, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So around here.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
このね
1 minute, 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen.
大きいやつの方がね絶対並べやすいんですよ。
The big ones are definitely going to be easier to put up than the small ones.
あれ
This is actually really hard.
ちょっとあれ
Uh-oh.
あ
Tony's got 2. 2 to 0.
I got
2 to 0 is
two.
the score. Come on, we want those presents,
I
Tony.
actually don't think so. I think the smaller ones are easier.
OK
30 seconds
30
remaining.
セカンド OK
All right, this is difficult. Forget
Tony's
this.
got 2. Hiroki has.
I'm
We
2
got 2. Okay, we have 30
got two.
seconds.
Uh-oh.
Let me summon Kina right now.
Uh-oh. We
I have
got
three,
we got
though.
to help her. Oh, we got 3.
We gotta
three.
help her.
Here we go.
I just
Go, Tony,
I just
go.
summoned
10
Kina.
seconds remaining.
3
5, 4,
Oh, there you
3,
go.
2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. What do we got? What's the score? Oh no! Hiroki, what did you do?
Definitely there was 3. At least 3 there.
I-
Do we have a referee? What's the
Yeah.
final score?
So I'm 0
Hiroki has 0. Tony, you had
I had 3 for
you had
sure.
3 for sure. So the score with Tony at 3 and Hiroki at 0 means that Tony wins.
Yes, we did it. We did it, chat.
Yeah.
So, this means that I win and everybody gets a reward. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Awesome, awesome.
なかなかいい勝負だったねでもね。
That was a good game. Thanks, everybody.
It was. And Hiroki-san, if you could do the honors, please tell everybody what the present you have for today.
はい。じゃあ、プレゼントの中身はこちらになります。
Let's take a look at the gifts.
はい。今回はですね、2000ラピス、ボーナスプレゼントチケットなどを含むこちらのプレゼントいたします。11月23日に配布予定となりますので皆さん楽しみにしててください。
And the presents are, as you can see right here on the slide of you, and include such wonderful items as 2,000 lapis and 1 bonus present ticket. And these items will be distributed to you on November 23rd, so make sure to claim them before the period expires.
Yes, and as Neo-san said and Hiroki-san said right now, the claim period is from November 23rd to December 20th, so make sure you take this opportunity to claim the producer present.
まあねでもね今回ねこのゲームで辛いものとか食べたり苦いジュース飲まなくて済んでよかったね。
So I'm quite happy with the game. It was a lot of fun, and nobody had to eat anything really spicy or drink some unholy abomination. So congrats all around.
次もこのスタジオでやろう。
So next time we'll use the studio again.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that like the other members, the promotion members are not gonna be that kind. All right, so once again, Hiroki-san, thank you so much for joining us today. I had a blast. It's always fun with you here, and chat, thank you very much for sticking around to the very end. Sorry for the trouble we had in the middle. Hope you all enjoyed the new information, the new units. I hope you guys are excited as we are. And Hiroki-san, any last words from you?
はい、そうですね。皆さん、本日は、ライブストリーム見ていただいてありがとうございます。
Thank you, everybody, for coming and watching the live stream today.
まあ最近ねちょっとこう我々の不手際で皆さんにご心配をおかけしてしまって本当に、申し訳ありません。
And first, I'd like to apologize for the minor missteps that we've been suffering of late, and thank you for bearing with us.
まあね、少しでもね皆さんに安心してそして楽しく、遊んでもらえるようこれからも運営チーム一同、精一杯ですね運営を続けていきたいというふうに思っております。
And of course, we want you to enjoy your time playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius without any worries or concerns, and the team remains ever committed to bringing you the best FFBE experience we can.
コミュニティの皆さんの声であったり、今日のねこうコメントをいただいたものだったり、全て我々目を通しておりますんで、そちらをまたね参考にさせていただきながらより楽しいゲームを皆さんに提供できればなというふうに思っています。
And of course, we always pay close attention to the opinions that you give us, whether they be through official channels or through comments on the live stream. We read through every single one of these, and the team is committed to implementing your opinions in the best way that we possibly can to make FFBE the best game we can for all of you.
これからもファイナルファンタジーブレイブエクスビアスどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
And I hope you continue to enjoy FFBE.
Thank you very much. 一生懸命。Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
This is live.
This is live. We will see you all next month. We can't wait to see you again. Thank you, chat.
Hope to see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.